Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Utah State versus Memphis College Football First Responders Bowl matchup on Tuesday, December 27th, 2022. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, scpbetting.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. And while you're there, be sure to use that discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off your entire order of $25 or more. But let's get to this one. Utah State taking on Memphis. It's the First Responders Bowl. And you know, the thing about this game is, well, this is kind of, we're heading towards the end of it where we start to see some of these teams from, the Mountain West and the AAC that were kind of, not the top teams in those conferences. We're heading towards the end of those bowl games and starting to move into where the big conferences kind of take over. And, we start to see that in tonight's action, and we'll start to see it over the next few days. The closer we get to New Year's, right, is when it all happens. And of course, New Year's Eve, that college football playoffs that will be going on. And the thing about this game is, though, Utah State was a really good team last year, and then a lot of their players transferred out, and a lot of their players, just they didn't really respond this year in the way that the guys that had the opportunity. I thought coming into the season that Utah State was going to be pretty good, but then the writing was pretty much on the wall in week one when they had that struggle against UConn at home. Meanwhile, Memphis has kind of been up and down this season. We've seen some really good things from Memphis in recent years, but this year's team really not quite as competitive as some of those other teams that we saw in the past. They certainly had their chances against Houston. They had their chance against UCF. They had their chance against, SMU last time out. This is like a Memphis team that it just seems that when you most count on them, when they get to that favorite role, even though it's kind of a head scratcher sometimes that they're even favored in these games, they haven't just, not covered the spread. They've lost most of those games outright. And while Utah State has played in a Mountain West that has come up really, really soft, we know that the Aggies are a well-coached team, and we know that they have some talent on there. And they did beat Air Force, who was already a bowl winner this season. They beat San Jose State. I'll tell you what, I like Utah State plus the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at scpbetting.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.